Hi, grade 4. Today we're going to learn how to multiply 4-digit numbers. So it's very similar to what we did yesterday and the day before, so I'm sure you guys will have little issues with this. So we're going to start with going with the expanded form. So we have 3,236 times 4. So we're going to put it into the expanded form. So we have 3,000 times 4 plus 200 times 4 plus 30 times 4 plus 6 times 4. So then we had to solve these questions. So 3,000 times 4, it's just like how we did on Monday, where we took away the zeros and then did our multiplication and then added the zeros onto the end. So we're going to do 3 times 4, which is 12, plus 3 zeros. So that means it's 12,000. Then we have 200 times 4. So we do 4 times 2, which is 8. And we add 2 zeros onto the end, so we have 800. Then we're going to do 30 times 4. So 3 times 4 is 12, and we add 1 0 onto the end of it, so it's 120. And then lastly, we're going to do 6 times 4, which is 24. So then we have to add up all these answers. So we have 12,000 plus 800 plus 120 plus 24, which is equal to 12,944. So that means 3,236 times 4 is equal to 12,944. So let's try one more together here in the expanded form. So we have 2,350 times 3. So we're going to start with the expanded form. So we have 2,000 times 3 plus 300 times 3 plus 50 times 3 plus 0 times 3. So we have to solve our expanded form. So 2 times 3 is 6. Add 3 zeros onto the end of it, so it's 6,000. Then we have to do 300 times 3, so 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 zeros is 900. Then we're going to do 50 times 3, so 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 0 onto the end of it, so it's 150. And then 0 times 3, which is 0. So then we have to add all of our answers again. So we're going to do 6,000 plus 900 plus 150 plus 0, which is equal to 7,050. So that means 2,350 times 3 is equal to 7,050. So now we're going to try doing it without going to expanded form. So we have 3,864 times 5. So we're first going to start with doing 4 times 5. We're going to work in the ones digit of the top factor first. So 4 times 5 is 20. So we're going to do the same as yesterday and the day before. The 0 goes down below, and the 2, which is in the tens place, is going to go above the tens place in the top factor. So then we have to do our tens place. So we're going to do 6 times 5, which is 30. But then we have to add our 2. So it means 32. So 2 goes down below in the tens digit, and the 3 is going to go above the hundreds digit in the top factor. And then we're going to work into the hundreds digits. So 8 times 5, which is 40, plus 3, because we have that 3 above the 8, equals 43. So the 3 is going to go down below in the hundreds digit, and the 4 is going to go above the thousands digit in the top factor. And then we're going to work into our thousands digit. So 3 times 5 is 15, plus the 4, which is above the 3, is 19. So 19 is going to go below the 3 in the thousands and 10,000s digit. So that means our answer to 3,864 times 5 is 19,320. Now we're just going to quickly over estimating answers just like how you did yesterday and the day before, but now we're doing it to the thousands. So we have 8,958 times 4. So our step 1 is round the bigger factor to the nearest thousand. So that means 8,958 needs to be rounded to the nearest thousand. So we're going to be looking at the 9. So the 9 in 8,958 is closer to 10 than to 0, so it rounds up. So that means our question would now be 9,000 times 4. So if we're going to do this properly, we're going to do 9 times 4, which is 36. And then we have 3 zeros to add on to the end of it because there's 3 zeros in 9,000. So it means our answer to 9,000 times 4 is 36,000. All right, grade 4, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys can work through it without any help. If you guys need anything, don't be scared to ask. All right, bye, grade 4.